Darkness. Silence. Radio waves dancing unseen across oceans. One man dared to catch them and wired the world's first whispers through air. Marconi stands among the architects of modern communication. He built the first practical wireless telegraph, turning spark gaps, coils, antennas, and coherers into systems that could send messages over distance without wires. In 1909, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics, shared with Carl Ferdinand Braun, for his work in wireless telegraphy. His crowning feat. In 1901, Marconi successfully sent the first transatlantic wireless signal from Cornwall in England to Newfoundland in Canada, over 2,000 miles. That signal shattered assumptions about Earth's curvature and radio propagation, opening a path to global wireless communication. Marconi's company became a power in telegraphy and radio broadcasting. His systems were used in maritime communication, including during the sinking of the Titanic, where his wireless equipment sent distress calls that saved lives. He didn't stop there. He experimented with shortwave radio, beam systems, microwave links, and laid foundations for modern radio, broadcasting, and microwave communications. Guglielmo Giovanni Maria Marconi was born April 25, 1874 in Bologna, Italy. Marconi grew up in a mixed Italian-Irish family. His father was Italian, his mother an Irish descendant. Homeschooled and privately educated, he developed a fascination for electricity, physics, and experimental tinkering. He was influenced by the works of Maxwell, Heinrich Hertz, and experiments of Oliver Lodge and others on electromagnetic waves. Finding little support in Italy, Marconi traveled to England in 1896, where he filed his first wireless patent and garnered backing from influential figures like post office engineers. In London, he demonstrated wireless signals over miles, then across the English Channel, and progressively pushed further. He founded the Wireless Telegraph and Signal Company in 1897, setting up commercial efforts in radio stations. Marconi's path was not without controversy. His claim to being the inventor of radio was challenged by contemporaries. Others, like Nikola Tesla, Oliver Lodge, Alexander Popov, had earlier experiments in electromagnetic waves or wireless telegraphy. In 1943, U.S. Supreme Court decision invalidated portions of some Marconi patents, acknowledging prior work by others. He needed financiers, sponsors, government backing. Getting radio accepted as a reliable tool required public demonstrations, sometimes dramatic, sometimes disputed. His later alignment in politics, he supported or cooperated with Italy's fascist regime under Mussolini, added a darker shade to his legacy. But through all this, Marconi's focus remained on pushing the technology. More distance, more power, more sensitivity, more infrastructure. One of the most theatrical moments, December 12, 1901, when Marconi's team in Cornwall sent the Morse code letter S, 3 dots, across the Atlantic and faintly detected it in Newfoundland. That moment cracked the myth that wireless couldn't span such distances. During the sinking of the Titanic in 1912, radio distress calls sent via Marconi systems alerted rescue ships. That incident dramatically showed the power and urgency of wireless. He also demonstrated his beam system, directional signals, microwave and shortwave innovations, and radio links to the Vatican. His innovations paved the routes that eventually led to television, mobile telephony, satellite communication, Wi-Fi, cellular networks, the invisible webs that connect our life now. He lived between light and noise, between signal and static, between hope and doubt. He turned the impossible audible. If his story electrified you, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Let's bring back the voices of inventors whose waves still resonate in our modern world.